Horoscope for Sagittarius, Sunday, 3 May 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. You feel that pressure in the air, Sagittarius. It's as if the atmosphere has become denser, as if the sky itself is holding its breath before a storm that doesn't stop breaking. It's not a tension that should scare you, but one that forces you to stop. Today, the universe presents you with an intriguing challenge. One of those lessons where brute force is useless and only the wisdom of your center can save you from chaos. You feel that friction, that feeling that there's something that has internal pulsations, something that has to change, but that resists letting go of its old form. That energy of transformation, driven by the quadrature between the Sun and Pluto, feels in you like a subtle weight in the chest. An urgency to regenerate that clashes with the reality of your responsibilities. And while your Sagittarian nature is that of the arrow that always looks for the horizon, today the arrow finds a wind against it. However, do not allow this tension to paralyze you. Allow yourself to feel it as an opportunity for transformation, such as the process of a metal that needs intense heat to be forged into something more resilient. That cosmic vibration, which sometimes feels like an electrical buzz at the base of the skull, manifests itself in your own body as a need for movement that finds no way out. Being Sagittarius, your vitality is often expansive, a flame that seeks to burn with force, but today, that spark feels contained, as if your own body is asking you to channel that fire inward into a deeper introspection, before launching you back into the adventure. Taking this energy to the professional and material terrain, you are at a time of great duality. On the one hand, Capricorn's influence on your area of resources pushes you to an almost extreme caution, to that need to review every figure, to ensure that every foundation of your economy is solid and does not leave cracks where abundance escapes. You could find yourself in front of your computer screen, checking a bank account or a budget, feeling that little bit of anxiety when you see how expenses seem to have no end. However, there is a very powerful light of hope. Jupiter is in your area of shared resources and deep transformations. This means that even if you feel the need to tighten the belt, the universe is moving pieces on the board of what you share with others. An unexpected opportunity may arise through an inheritance, a loan, an investment, or even the help of a partner or partner. It is not a money that comes effortlessly, but it is a flow that comes to change your structure. Imagine that you are negotiating a contract or reviewing a collaboration agreement. The key is not in individual accumulation, but in the ability to manage what comes from outside with the discipline that Virgo in your career area is demanding of you today. Accuracy will be your best ally so that this expansion of Jupiter does not become a financial outburst. If we look now at your well-being and your everyday habits, the energy becomes somewhat electrical and, at times, unpredictable. With the Sun and Uranus walking through your area of routines, you will most likely feel that your day-to-day has lost its usual rhythm. You may wake up with a sudden idea that forces you to change all your plans, or that a little unexpected, like a car breakdown or a failure in your internet connection, forces you to react quickly. It's like the routine is a canvas that someone has splashed with bright, chaotic colors. This energy of Uranus asks you to break with the monotonous, but the Sun asks you not to lose focus. Don't try to force a rigid structure when the cosmos is asking for flexibility. If you feel that your body is more restless than normal, or that your digestion is somewhat sensitive, don't ignore it. It is the somatic response to that change of pace. An excellent way to manage this is to look for small innovations in your self-care. Perhaps try a new way of stretching or change the order of your breakfast. Do not allow the interruption of your routine to be combined with stress. Use it as a reminder that life is constant change and that your ability to adapt is your greatest strength. If we go into the garden of your affections and your bonds, get ready, because this is where the intensity reaches its peak. Your emotional world is today a scenario of deep contracts. On the one hand, you have Venus in your partner relationship area, seeking harmony, balance, and a soft, almost poetic connection. But on the other hand, your area of expression, romance and creativity, is flooded with an almost volcanic energy. With Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune gathered together in your area of pleasures and self-expression, you feel like you are in the midst of a storm of emotions. You could experience a moment of great emotional intensity, a message from WhatsApp that you receive late at night and that leaves your heart beating hard, or a conversation with someone you like where, suddenly, the depth of what is said overwhelms you. There is a struggle between the desire for a stable and romantic connection, Venus in your partner zone, and the need to explore intense, almost dramatic and somewhat chaotic passions, the multitude of planets in your creativity zone. You may feel the temptation to bite your tongue so you don't say something impulsive, fruit of that Mars that wants to act thoughtlessly, or that you get lost in impossible fantasies because of Neptune's influence. Don't be frightened by intensity. Just watch how these energies invite you to learn what kind of love you deserve and what kind of passion is healthy for you. The key is not to let the intensity of the moment cloud your ability to set healthy boundaries. On the plane of your thoughts and your spiritual growth, the moon in your subconscious area invites you on a journey to the invisible. There's a very thin veil today between what you see and what you feel. You might have a particularly vivid dream of those who leave you a feeling of strangeness when you wake up, or you might find yourself in a moment of loneliness, perhaps looking out the window as it rains, feeling a melancholy that you can't explain. It is an energy of deep introspection. At the same time, Pluto in your area of communication will turn you into an almost detective analysis capability. You won't settle for superficial answers. If you are studying something or reading a book, you will immerse yourself in its most hidden layers, seeking the truth behind the words. It is a moment of mental clicks, of epiphanies that arise in the most unexpected moments, perhaps while performing a worldly task. The lesson here is that the true expansion of your mind will not come from accumulating data, but from the ability to transform your perception of reality through intuition and deep observation. If you feel that you need to do a ritual today, I propose attention alchemy to help transmute that pressure you feel in the environment. Since today's energy presence challenges with the Sun and Mars, we need to release the burden of irritation. Find a small bowl or dish that you don't usually use and place in a corner of your work table or in your living room. Put in it some grains of rice, which symbolize the seed of abundance and the neutralization of conflicts. As you place them, visualize how each grain absorbs a pinch of that tension or frustration that you have felt during the day. If there is something that has irritated you, you can write it on a small piece of paper, fold it, and put it next to the rice. At the end, when you feel that the load has gone down, collect the rice and paper and discard them in the outer trash, thanking the universe for helping to dissolve that friction and allowing the energy to flow clearly again. For today, I propose the burgundy color, or a deep garnet tone. This color, linked to Pluto's intensity, will help you integrate that energy of transformation without feeling overwhelmed by it. You don't need a complete garment. A discrete detail, like your mobile phone case, a notebook, or even a small access to your desk, can serve as a visual anchor to remind you that you have the power to transform any challenge into wisdom. If you have any of this color nearby, use it as a reminder that your strength lies in your ability to be reborn. You will trust your own inner compass and discover that, even in the midst of the storm, your essence remains intact and stronger than ever. Have a good day, dear Sagittarius. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.